Hey everyone, it's Pizzaman here, and today we're going to be rating every Don't Make Cry boss through DMC1 through 5. Main story only, so no reboot. Before we start, want to disclaimer: spoilers. If you haven't played the games, you don't want to know what bosses are what, I would recommend skipping this video and going on to something else. And now, with that said, we can get started with Phantom 1. Now, it's pretty easy on all difficulties, in my opinion, so I'm going to leave it A. Not quite high A, not quite S, but definitely not jackpot. I forgot to mention, during this jackpot tier to scum tier. Scum is the worst, jackpot's the best. Okay, second boss. Nero Angelo, or Nilo Angelo, depends how you want to say it. This guy is pretty tough on hard. Dante always die. I'll give it a low A, because you'll get your ass handed to him. Yeah, your donkey's going to get handed back to you if you go in sword and all. But if you stay back and pull your double trigger, you should be fine. If you go up to him, smack him a couple times. So that's why he's going to get a low A. Phantom 2. Now this guy, he's definitely harder than Phantom 1, in my opinion. This is going to be through hardest, easiest. Easiest going to be bottom, hardest on top. So, low S. Just my opinion. I suck at the game, I guess. Griffin 1. Now, it's pretty easy. He's gonna get a C. We'll move Phantom 1 to low A. Now, Griffin 1, just like Phantom 1, it's practically a tutorial boss, in my opinion. You know, everyone else is different at the game. So, this is just my opinion. Nero Angelo 2. He's pretty tough. So, low S. Not gonna explain why. If you played the game on anything other than easy, you understand, I guess. Griffin 2. What leading up to Griffin 2 sucks, you know. Underwater. So, the boss isn't exactly hard. It's just his moveset. Moveset is random. It's wonky. So, low S tier. Low S tier. Griffin 3. Nah. This is There he is. Highest here. I'm actually going to change this not to jackpot, but to alright. There we are. That's better. So he's not quite Dante Must Die, but he's still pretty hard. Pretty hard. So, yeah, it's pretty hard. I don't have anything to explain it with. Now, Nightmare 1. Nightmare, exactly like his name is, Nightmare. He's a nightmare. So, I want to give him mid A. He's a nightmare to deal with, only because you only get to do damage once in a while, and doing damage and juggling the lights to keep him not in his goop form. It's pretty hard. Nilo Angelo 3, aka Virgil. Well, at least I sucked at this boss fight. Both Hard and Dante Must Die, so he's going. Our first Dante Must Die tier winner is Nilo Angelo 3. He is a nightmare to deal with his spinny swords and his parade of forward attacks. That's why he's going to get Dante Must Die tier. This video might be a little longer than normal, but that's all right. Nightmare 2. Well, actually, give B. It's not terribly hard like the first one, since it's smaller space, so it's not as much as running to go to the lights. And plus, if you do get trapped in his goop, that sounds weird, you're probably a noob, or you just weren't paying attention. No offense. He's not terrible, but he's not Griffin 1 easy. Nightmare 3. Yeah, we don't need to. I'm going to explain it. Trish. That's the only reason why it's hard. If you know how terrible getting zapped by lightning is, and plus juggling with lights and Nightmare's core, plus the point where he regenerates, that's not fun. Okay, moving on. Let's see, where is he? Mundus. Mundus is pretty hard. I don't want to say that he's like impossible. There it is. But he's super hard. At least, or I just might suck at the game. I don't know. Especially with the inverted controls, the first phase. Second phase is not too bad. But since there's only one Mundus up here, I can like give both phases one. So has to be. They have to both be Dante Must Die. Okay, that's the end of Devil May Cry 1's bosses. Moving on to Devil May Cry 2. Oregon. I'm not gonna. I probably can't pronounce most of these. So, ape. The ape. Scum. Pretty easy. Just stand back and shoot with the ebony and ivory. So, pretty easy. Not this Devil May Cry 2. We don't need detailed explanations. Jokan Gon. I don't even know what that is. Hold on. Let me look this up. Oh, okay. Tentacle monster. Just have to jump. That's really it. Just jump. Jump and shoot. Just like every other boss. Not all of them, but you know what I mean. Invested chopper / tank. I think there's only chopper up here. If I can find it. It might not be up here. Okay, conclusion's not up there. Even if it was, I would have given it a D tier. It's terrible. Parkour should not be in Devil May Cry. Anyways, Neferostis or Nesferatus. I don't really know. I know him. I know it. I think this might be it. Hard to see. If it is, it's a high C tier. The first and second phase are terrible. You can stand back, shoot all you want, you still get murdered. Hope you have your one gold orb on you. I'll do Furitonerus, yeah. Hold on, gotta look this up. I don't know. I've beat it. I just don't. I've beat DMC2. Giant guy with hammer. Okay, giant guy with hammer. Lowest of low scum tier. That's easy. If you stand in the far corner and shoot at him, you can beat him. Might take a little bit, but you can beat him. Okay, Noctiperian. Hopefully I said that right. Moth guy. Or woman. mild. It's low C, almost into D. Because the larva that comes at you out of the ground, good thing you get air raid. Bulwark. Bulwark. Guy with dogs. Guy with puppy. Don't know if he's up here. There he is. This guy with puppy. D tier. Not too hard, not too easy. There's a couple spots you can just stand and shoot him without him being able to hit you. His dogs, though, never need to murder them. Trip, I don't know. Plutonian. Oh, those guys. Oh no, this guy, okay. Ball and chain guys. The one for Dante, it's a scum tier. One for Lucia, it's a B tier only because it's a smaller room. And I have terrible spatial awareness in games, so I'll keep running into walls. Let's see here. Arius, for all of them except for Lucia's final boss, is a C tier. Only because he's a coward and spawns in enemies and only shoots you with his revolver twice. Phantom for DMC2. He's actually he's not terrible, but he isn't easy either. Like, he's normal. Like, normal boss fight. Magia. The head guys, I hate them. With every fiber in my body, I hate these guys. My opinion, they are so hard. Not Dante must die tier, but definitely S tier. So, whew. Then Arius again for the second last fight. Same with the first one. Then the fish, I don't even know. D. I found it pretty easy. I'm not sure if anyone else did, if they played it. Or Lucia's playthrough, if they played it. Argo Sax the Chaos. There he is. I think this is Argo Sax Chaos. I am not sure. Yeah. This is Argo Sax Chaos. I mean, just stand between them and shoot. But the Griffin, I'm not even sure why Griffin's in it. He gets you. But if you keep moving and don't collect all the green ones, like a dingus, then you should be fine. Then the Despair Embodied. High S tier. He is the worst ever, at least in my opinion. I don't want to play DMC2 ever again. And with that said, as it with DMC2. On to DMC3, the best game ever in my opinion. Hell Vanguard. Let's see, where's my buddy here? There he blows. Low D tier, almost scum tier. Very easy. If you're like me and love to play DMC3 on turbo mode, you could just beat him like 3 minutes or a minute. I mean, so nothing much to say about Hell Vanguard. Now Cerberus, where's Cerberus? There's Cerberus. It's B tier. It's B tier. He's not hard, but he's not easy. Because his second phase is the worst. Second phase, I mean, if you stand in the cheese spot and just shoot him, it takes forever, but you can beat him that way. Like I did for the rest of that fight. I made it. Gigapede, yeah. Very low scum tier. He's so easy. All you have to do is jump on his back. If you fall, don't get hit by the purple balls. Jester 1. With B tier, his orbs he throws at you, I mean, they could be easy to dodge, but if you're locked on shooting on him and he spawns them, pretty difficult to dodge. Just depends on what you're doing. Agni on the Rudra. The best boss fight ever, in my opinion. He's not easy, but he's not hard at all. Or low A. Like, there's not much to say. It's just simple. Cerberus and Rebellion. That's the best combo you can use for him. Because that's the only combo you can't use for him unless you play New Game Plus. What's after Agni and Rudra? Oh, right here. I didn't put my list in order. Hold on. Okay. Virgil 1. Sorry that took so long. Had to reboot my mind. Virgil 1. Even though it'd be fitting, is high B tier. Especially when Dante must die. But he isn't terribly hard. If you're used to his moveset, then you can easily beat him. The Leviathan Hearts. The Leviathan Hearts, low, above Gigapede, but pretty hard, pretty easy. I mean, all you do is stick with one heart and use an aerial combo to take that heart down, then go to the middle one. It's not hard. Navon, I think, is after Leviathan Heart. I might not be in order, but that's fine. Navon, or Nevin, however you want to say it, is low A tier. She can be hard, but she can be easy at the same time. I don't want to put it in the B tier, but I don't want to put it. But I don't want to put it in middle A tier. So I'm going to put it below A tier. Beowulf. Beowulf. Why? He's not incredibly hard, but if you're like me and play run and gun or hack and slash, just stand there and slash at him, it's pretty hard. But I want to put him above, what is that? Fan 1, I think. Then, now we got Virgil 1. I mean, Virgil 3. 2. What am I saying? Virgil 2. Not Argos hacks, but he's pretty difficult. It took me a while to beat him. Now we got Garyon. Or Garon. I don't even know how you pronounce that, but that doesn't matter. Lobby, he isn't, I don't know, I know I missed a boss. Jester 2. Easy, but not hard at the same time. Okay, Garyon. Pretty easy if you have Trickster and or Swordmaster. I'm not sure about the other ones. I haven't played with those with Garyon yet. I mean, you can use Royal Guard. Just I think it would be hard. Now we got. We got Lady. Lady is pretty easy. I almost forgot to. I don't want to put. I'm afraid Zero would see this, so I'm gonna. Don't want to disrespect her. Put not middle, but not low or high B tier, because she isn't hard, but she can get you a couple times. She can get you. Now we got Doppelganger. I think is after. Yep. Doppelganger. I hate this boss. I hate this more than Heads Dude in DMC2. Now Arkham. Is he even on here? Where is Arkham? Can't tell what that is. Yeah, this is Arkham. Arkham. He isn't Dante Must Die tier, but he's middle-ish S tier. Virgil 3, or before both of them, Jester 3. This guy is a Fiddly Dink. I meant to put it in D tier. It's not terribly easy, but it's not even close to being hard. Now, Virgil 3. Another candidate for Dante Must Die. He is terribly hard. He will get you with all his combos. So, he is not impossible, but he is very, very hard, in my opinion. Because his Helmbreaker combo will get you if you're not paying attention. But that's for DMC3. Well, now we're on to DMC4. This is for both Dante fights. In it, B tier. I'll give him middle B tier. He isn't hard, but he isn't easy. Both of them. Especially on the harder difficulties. Now, Burial. Or Burial. I don't know. With Nero loves punching things. He is above Dante. Both of them. But he isn't terrible. Now we have Bale. And this is definitely not going to be in order. But Bale. Especially since you get to use Dante in this one. He is incredibly easy for what he is. For his brother. Because you have all of his Dante styles. Except for Dark Slayer, which you can only use in New Game Plus, obviously. Agnes's Chamber. Not even sure if it's up there. It is. Above just the 3, but not Scum tier. Not Scum tier, but he's almost there. Because he's not even fighting you. Then, Agnes 2 and 3, since I'm missing some things. I skipped 3 or 2. Ichiadon. I know who that is, I just don't know how to pronounce it. She is below Dante just by 1 tier. Or 1 place. She's above Lady, though. Credo. An A tier. Low A tier, but not lowest A tier. I figured out what I done. This is Barrel. That is Bale. Sorry for that. Now, on to Agnes 2. I don't know how to pronounce that. High A tier. He's a high A tier. But he's not hard, but he's not easy at the same time. Not sure how to word that. No, there's not been a lot of explanation for a lot of them. But, get what you get, I guess. I don't know how to explain things. Dante 2, same with Dante 1. His Holiness. A.k.a. every single savior fight. First one, First one's D tier because you get to beat up old man. But it's not incredibly easy, but it's not even close to being hard. It's more in the normal range. Then Savior fight. I think that's what it's called. Now it's not hard because it's not difficult because it's hard. It's because it's annoying to fight. Especially the last two phases of it, where you have to go behind him. That was terrible. Then the last fight with His Holiness. A very high S tier. Because, especially on the harder difficulty, like Dante must die and stuff, and Son of Sparta, he is extremely difficult. But he's not close to being he's close to being Dante must die, but he's not close to being A tier. But he's slightly above Argosex. It's either he's slightly above or they're equal. That's it for DMC4. Moving on to DMC5, my favorite. Second favorite, Houseplant, aka Clyfoth roots. Above Gigapede, but below Leviathan Hearts. Extremely easy. Even someone did it blindfolded. Shout out to Lucid and Enigma for that one. Then we have Goliath. Goliath is pretty difficult, but because he's ranged also. Because he's not sitting there and smacking at you. He's standing away, doing his fire tornado and stuff. Now, Artemis. Artemis is a... She's not like difficult as in the term of hard. It's just like Savior. It's tedious to fight, in my opinion. Especially with her projectile she shoots at you. That's it for Artemis. Nidhogg or Nidhogg. I don't know how to pronounce these. He is if you take the fact out that you fight as V, he could be easy. But since you fight as V, he's pretty difficult. Because if he knocks out both your guys, your pets, and you don't have a double trigger, you gotta sit there and read. He can take you out like that. Trust me, that's happened to me before. Or familiars there. But if you use a mod and play as Dante, I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy. But since I can't do that, I have no clue. Elder Garyon Knight. Same thing with Nidhogg. He could be easy if you don't fight him as V. Or did I say hard? I mean easy. If I did say hard. Other than that, if you just stay away from him and use Griffin and Shadow, it's pretty easy. Cavalier Angelo. That's the next one. I'm gonna do Urizen and Virgil and Dante fight later or after these. Cavalier Angelo. I'm not sure where to put this actually. I would say high B tier. It can be hard, but it can also be easy. Depends what style and or character or mode you play as. All these are depending on mode. I normally play Sparta, normal, and hard mode, and Dante Messiah, so I don't play on. That's why these rankings are what they are. So I ain't gonna rank these as easy on the easy mode, or if they all be at scum. Malipus, I botched that name. Don't even think that's even a boss. I think that's just the enemy that's considered a boss. So I was supposed to get that. Alright, there goes my pin. King Cerberus. That took me a minute. He's up there. He's definitely up. He's not harder than the head guys from DMC2, but he's pretty difficult. Like if you use Royal Guard, I've used Royal Guard on him before. It's difficult to pull off, but it makes it pretty easy. But if I use any other one, it can be hard. Depends if you know what you're doing or not. Then we got Griffin, Shadow, and Nightmare. I forgot the rank. Gilgamesh. I just completely skipped over him. Makes sense. He's terrible. Low B tier. Okay. What? Yeah. Oh, I know what that was. It's this boss. Okay. Low A tier. Okay, back to Nightmare, Griffin, Shadow. It's here. Below, actually, yeah. Below Virgil, I have no clue which Virgil that one is. Guess that's Virgil 1. They're pretty easy if you don't have every move 4B. But if you do, pretty difficult. It just depends. Like, since I have almost gotten the Platinum Trophy with the hardest ones for last, I have all of the moves for V, so they're terribly hard for me. Not terribly hard, but hard. Now, Urizen 1. I think you're supposed to die to Urizen 1 anyways. If it's not the one, then it's pretty easy, but he's not terribly easy, but he's not terribly hard. So he's C. Not Scum, but not Dante Westar. Let's continue with Urizen 2. His moveset grows as he stands. I find this pretty challenging, but only since, you're running around with both Dante and Nero. I don't remember what mission you have to do for Nero with that one. Urizen 3. This is by far like the hardest DMC, not endgame boss or what am I saying? He is not the hardest boss leading up to the final fight. Or he is the hardest DMC5 boss that leads up to the final fight. Now, Virgil. Well, we have a new king of Dante Must Die. Yeah, I remember this. Dante will sit under his twin brother. They're both hard. With Virgil, since he spams combos like Rabbit Slash, Helmbreaker, Void Slash of Mine, Judgment Cuts, Doppelganger, stuff, all of his moves. Dante uses all of his styles in, if you're lucky or unlucky enough, he uses Judgment with his Sin Devil trigger when he pulls it. And he loves Gunslinger and Moral Guard for some reason. With that said, that is it for this ranking. I know this is a long one, but if you like this, make sure to leave a comment and like. And with that said, Pizzaman out. Bye-bye.